So we have, so basically we do have Tableau extensions, okay? Yeah. Importantly, we'll discuss about what are all the extensions like .twb and .twbx, and we do have .tds, .tde, and there are some other options like .tps, .tbm, Tableau bookmark, .tms. Okay, but in general, like whenever you are going to save any of the workbook, let's say I'll connect to Superstore data. There's a new version available. I'll try to install tomorrow. And when you drag and drop a table, I'm just showing the extension. Okay, we'll discuss what are all the data modeling and all those things. Like when you, whenever you are going to save a workbook, right? Let's click on save. You'll have a couple of options here. Click on this drop down. You can go for Tableau workbook or Tableau packaged workbook. Correct. So by default, you can save anything like Tableau workbook or Tableau packaged workbook. But the advantage of saving Tableau packaged workbook is it stores all the external files. But let me showcase the differentiation. Let me create a new folder here. So Tableau workbook. TWB. If you go back to that folder, right? So let's see here. Documents, my Tableau repository, workbooks. If you go back to this folder, you can see the size of the workbook, 69 KB, correct? Yeah. And let's check the extension. Right click and go to properties, and you can see the extension .twb. So Tableau packaged, Tableau workbook. So this is the regular Tableau workbook, which is the extension is .twb, Tableau workbook. And Tableau packaged workbook is nothing but it stores all the external data. It stores all the external data. Understand, right? So I'll showcase that. You can also differentiate the size of the workbook here. I'll differentiate both the images, like the Tableau workbook and the Tableau packaged workbook. So you can how to convert, let's say we saved as a Tableau workbook, correct? When you right click and go to properties, you can see the extension here, type of a file. But if you want to convert into Tableau package workbook, just right click. You have an option to convert into package, or even you can open the workbook, go to file, save as, and you can click on drop down, save as Tableau package workbook, correct? But let's go back to here, right click. You can click on package. Let me create, actually, not convert, because we already have this .twb. Automatically create a new file with .twbx. You can see. So this is the differentiation in the size as well. Tableau workbook versus Tableau package workbook. You can see the differentiation in the size. And as I said, .twbx. This is .twbx file, right?
So and when you create it from Tableau workbook and then you create it to Tableau package workbook, doesn't it come the X come there automatically?
No, this is just a naming convention, right? We already using the same, like TWB. Automatically it will use the same naming convention, but I just changed to TWBX to understand. But the right click, you will go to properties and let's check the format, right? You can see, check the type of a file. You can see .twb, right? But when you right click on the first workbook, go back to properties, you can see .twb. Correct?
Yeah.
So let me take this screenshot so that you'll understand the differentiation in the size. Okay. So Tableau package workbook, let me Control X and will place here. Tableau package workbook will generally, it stores all the external data. Okay. And for an example, it stores like Excel, like Excel flat files, MS Access database, images, and even it is also going to store the extract files .tde. So, but not databases. It won't store the databases directly into package workbook, but basically this will store whatever the external files you have, like even Microsoft Access database. I'll showcase that, okay? Let's say, for example, like if you look into the size of the workbook, the size of the workbook is 1.13 MB. You can see here at the bottom, 1.13 MB. But let me delete this, okay? Or even we change the naming convention, right? When you right click, when you do unpackage, we already have a package workbook, but when you do unpackage, we'll get to know what are all the external files, okay? Let's leave about .twb, or let me delete this, shift delete, okay? Permanently deleting. So we got the Tableau workbook. We already have the Tableau package workbook, right? It is generated, this one. And extra, we got a folder, right? You can see Tableau workbook .twb files. When you open this particular folder, you can see data, and you can find the Superstore file. You can see the size of the Superstore Excel file is 3.22 MB. But when you go back to the actual workbook file, you can see 1.13, correct? But the Excel data, Excel size is 3.22 MB, correct?
Yeah.
Let me capture this so that you'll understand. So this Excel is...
How do we, so we need to unpackage Tableau package workbook to be able to get that file.
No, we already have this outside, right? Whenever we connect in from Tableau, let's say when you click on add data source, Microsoft Excel, this is already there in data sources somewhere in my Tableau repository, right? You can see my Tableau repository, and you can see in 2021, you can find this Excel file. But when you, why I have done this, like we already have the Tableau package workbook, but when you do unpackage, you'll get this, what are all the external files it is going to save. That is what we are practically seeing here, the folder, what files the Tableau is saving internally, right?
Yeah. Externally, right?
No, external files internally, like within the package.
Okay.
You understand, right? External files will be saved within the package, internally within that particular Tableau package workbook. But when you unpackage, you'll get to know what are all the files, correct?
Yeah.
So now, when you go back to this Excel is also stored in the Tableau package workbook. But the size of the Tableau package workbook is 1.13 MB, and the Excel file is 3.3. This is 3.3 MB, right?
Yeah.
This is 3.3 MB, 3.2 or 3.3. But this Tableau package workbook is 1.13 or something like that. So the size, basically, when you convert into Tableau package workbook, it is compressing. You can see the actual size of the file is 3 MB, and you can see 1 MB file within the Tableau package workbook. That's the advantage, okay? It's not regular process where we are going to convert Tableau package workbook into package workbook or something like that. It's not mandatory. But in general, to understand the extensions, right? Like what actually Tableau package workbook and what is the normal workbook, okay?
Yeah.
Even I'll showcase, let's save some images, okay? Let me open a dashboard, and we can insert an image, okay? You can insert an image. Some COVID-19 image, I'm not sure, let's see. It's not open. I'm not sure, capture. Let me edit. Like waterfall chart, right? You can see waterfall chart. Right. So for an example, this is an image, okay? So when you go back to image, this is an image, right? When you save this image, let's say, go back to this folder, you can check the size of the workbook, okay? The size of the workbook got changed, or let's refresh. Yeah, the size of the workbook got changed. I mean, I think this is not the correct one I used. This one I think we just edited. So let me delete this, because I already opened that and it's not the case. Let me open the Tableau package workbook and let's verify. Image, choose, and you can go for some waterfall chart as it's shown. So let's save this. This is the Tableau package workbook I'm saving, and let's close, okay? And let's refresh. Even you can remove this too, okay? Shift delete. I have the Tableau package workbook. Now the size of the workbook got increased, right? You can see 1.753. Initially it was somewhere 1.13. Now it is 1.75. But let's right click and do one package, okay? We got the regular workbook. And let's open. Now you can see when you open Tableau package workbook files, you are getting both data and image, correct?
Yeah.
So this is what, like, you can see both data and image. That means it is saving both data and also the image files. Understand, right? When you do unpackage, we can go back to here. We can double click on data. We'll find the Excel Superstore file. And when you go back to image, you can directly find this waterfall chart image, correct?
Yeah.
Understand, right? So that way, like, we can save this Tableau package workbook and Tableau workbook. But importantly, like, the best way to save the workbook as a Tableau package workbook, as it stores external data. So what is the advantage is, like, whenever you are going to share files from one location to other location, you no need to take care of those external files which are using in the workbook. So directly Tableau package workbook will take care of those external files, and it will, because of this package workbook, right, it will stores all the external data. When you execute that, when you run the reports, right, it will consider all the external files. So that way, this is one of the advantage. Even I will showcase this .td files, right? You can see .td files in MS Access database examples in the next class. So that's what I will discuss, the differentiation between live and extract. So TDS is live, TDE is extract. So that is Tableau data source. Live is Tableau data source, extract is Tableau data extract. Okay, so we'll discuss this differentiation between .tds and .tde in detail in the next class. Mostly we'll also cover this other extensions, and then we'll plan the basics of Tableau, the connection, and how we are going to do the data modeling. Like we have the logical and like how to pull the tables into Tableau and how to establish relationship. And we can also basically we can write a custom SQL query and load the data into Tableau, or we can pull the tables and we can also convert into SQL view. That's one of the options, right, they have provided. So let's say the coffee chain this is an MS Access database. We'll go through step by step, like the SQL view, and let's say we have new custom SQL. You can write the select statement, or you can drag and drop, let's say, one table, and you can go to data. You have an option to convert to custom SQL, correct?
Yeah.
You can convert to custom SQL. So that way we can also make use of the select statement, and we can modify accordingly. So yeah, we'll plan, right? In the next class, probably I'll take a 1 hour session or more than that based on the availability. We'll plan accordingly, and if possible over the weekends or whenever I have time, I will connect at least like 1.5 hours. Okay.
Okay.
I will stop here today. Okay.